All right, Jasmine, Montgomery County taking action against federal immigration enforcement. Monday, county leaders enacted 4 new laws aimed at limiting local cooperation with ICE. Josh Chapin joins us now live in Rockville with some of the takeaways here. Josh, what do we know?
Well, Scott, we pressed the county executive about this today, asked if he is concerned that tying the hands of local law enforcement in cooperating with the feds might jeopardize public safety throughout the county. But he and other folks on the council argue that the opposite is true. One by one, County Executive Marc Elrich put pen to paper, signing a series of new laws regarding immigration enforcement, surrounded by immigration advocates and council members in favor of limiting what federal immigration agents can do in Montgomery County.
These 4 laws are needed because the federal government is endangering our residents.
We are standing unified to let everybody know that our residents are safe.
Councilman Evan Glass came up with a new rule blocking building permits for any privately owned detention facility in Montgomery County. Another new law stops Immigration and Customs Enforcement from using county-owned parking lots, nor can they do any immigration enforcement in county buildings like this one without a warrant. I pressed Executive Elrich about whether the county sheriff or police department shared any concerns about the public safety impact of these restrictions.
We didn't get any pushback from our people, and this doesn't make it impossible for our people to do their job. Nowhere in their job description is arresting immigrants who happen to be here. That's not the job of any Montgomery County police officer.
And Scott, I reached out to ICE as well as DHS about this. We have also reached out to the Montgomery County Police Department and the sheriff. We'll keep you posted when we do hear back. Scott?
Yeah, Josh, let's go back to the parking lots that you've talked about. Can they still park there, or literally are ICE vehicles prohibited from using county-owned lots completely? And then what happens if ICE ignores that order and then goes ahead and uses the county parking lot anyway?
Yeah, Scott, to be clear, ICE agents aren't banned entirely from the county. The county told me that they are just trying to look out for the rights of every resident. What the law says is that it prohibits any parking lot, garage, or vacant lot from being used for any ICE enforcement activities. I get the sense that if they're just here, maybe at the Montgomery County Circuit Court hanging out, that really isn't the problem. The law does not dictate, Scott, a penalty. It's just that the complaints about the activity will be used by the office of the county attorney. We'll be watching this closely, Scott.
Yeah, an interesting distinction there. All right, Josh continues to look into that. Meanwhile, the Prince George's County Council also passed several bills this spring to place emergency limits on immigration enforcement. Now, federal agencies are banned from wearing face coverings unless it is protective. The Community Safe Spaces Act bars federal immigration agents from going into county facilities without a warrant. And they also passed a measure that directs PGPD to respond to immigration enforcement activities to verify the names, badge numbers, and agencies of the federal agents they encounter. And people who previously worked for ICE or Customs and Border Protection, they are also now allowed to be employed by the county. And at the state level, the Community Trust Act passed into law last week without Governor Westmore's signature. That law requires a conviction or a judicial warrant before local law enforcement will discuss someone's immigration status with ICE.
7 News